With driver fittings, we start off by analysing your current club, looking at all the measurements, the head, the shaft, length, swing weight, loft, and also the characteristics that each of those components are. So particularly with driver heads, they're designed generally to promote higher launch, lower spin, draw bias, fade bias, and we can analyse whether that club is actually set up and promotes what you'd like it to within your game. So part of that initial process is discussing your game, where you're at, anything you're working on, but also what you're wanting from that club. So as a start point, that gives us a reference as to what club makeup you have and what your experiences are with it, which is key to understanding why you're getting on with it or not. So once we have those measurements, we test data and get data with the TrackMan launch monitor. That gives us all the dynamic shot profiles, so club speeds, ball speeds, how you deliver the club, launch angle, spin, so we can see how efficiently you and the club are working together, but then also gives us that reference point as to what we need to improve on. We may also test with a fairway wood if you have a particular 3-wood or the other fairway wood that you get on with. That gives us, again, a club that you like, shows us how that swings, but also gives us that benchmark of the next club back in the bag of what we need to beat and by how much. With the systems we use, it's an interchangeable system that we can put either into any of our test heads, any of the shafts and heads together, and in most cases we can also test any of our shafts in your existing driver head as well. That way we can objectively look at what is going to give you the best performance and most importantly why, but also is there better value in just a change of shaft? Is your current head working well, or would a complete new club offer the best performance for you? With all the measurements that we have, the measured loft on the club, length and swing weight and frequencies from all the clubs, we can then put together a very, very detailed spec as to what club's going to work best for you, which is critical because then the build that happens on site here can then be done to the same level of detail as the fitting. Without that correlation, a very good fit can result in a club that doesn't work particularly well if the build and the fit aren't aligned and vice versa. So it's really important that that club is then built in line with the specifications, particularly when it comes to driver and the very, very small variables in launch and spin that can make or break a club. So the build is equally as important as the fit, which is why we do that on site here. So once we've gone through that, we then present you with the information, the specifications and a quotation, and then decide where to go from there. So for any of our other videos explaining any of the other fittings and any of the other products that we offer, any other the content that we have, please check those out on our YouTube channel and subscribe, like, hit the bell button, and we hope to see you soon.